This is an experiment to monitor the sound sensor, and it is interfaced with Nodemcu. And the sound sensor, some threshold value is set in our code, and if it exceeds the threshold value, then the LED turns on. And the same thing, sound in dB is also displayed in a serial monitor. And this is a diagram I have drawn using paint. The LED one is connected to D0 pin of Nodemcu and cathode is connected to ground. This is anode and cathode. And the sound sensor has 4 pins, A0, D0, ground and a VCC. A0 pin, it is connected to A0 pin of Nodemcu, and digital pin I have not used. And ground pin of sound sensor is connected to ground pin of Nodemcu, and VCC pin of sound sensor is connected to VCC pin of Nodemcu. Since I'm using this as an analog sensor, I'm connecting this to the analog pin, and I'm not using the digital pin. You can also use the digital pin, but in program I have taken as an analog pin. This is about the connection diagram. And in my code, I have used one variable sound sensor pin, and for this the A0, so it is connected to analog pin A0, and I have used the variable LED pin, and it is connected to D0 pin of Nodemcu. And one variable I have declared for a threshold value, threshold dB. I am setting as 30 dB. You can change here. The threshold value you can change depending on your sensor value. So you first check the sensor and check what type of data you are getting in a serial monitor. You check, and based on that you set the dB value, threshold value. You can set it. And in white setup, I'm making LED pin as output, and I'm using the baud rate 115200 baud rate. And since it is an analog sensor, I have to use the instruction or command analog read. So analog read sound sensor pin, because I have declared the variable as sound sensor pin. And it will read the analog value and it will store it in a variable sensor value. And I want to convert this analog value to dB. For that, we have a built-in function, analog to dB. So what value we should convert? The value is stored in sensor value. So if I write here sensor value, the value read from this sound sensor, it is converted to dB. After that, I'll print that sound level in dB, and print level, sound level in dB, that I'll print on a serial monitor. Okay. Now I'll check the sound level dB. If it is greater than the threshold dB, then I'll make the LED pin high, and I'll send a message on a serial monitor such that the sound level is detected. And so this sound level detected message will be there in serial monitor for 10 seconds. So if it is not greater than threshold value, then the LED will be low, and the LED will be low for 10 seconds. So again, it will keep on checking the sound value, sound level in dB. Okay. So this is about the program. Now I am writing the same program in Arduino IDE software. I have connected my Nodemcu, and before uploading, you check the port, to which port your Nodemcu is connected, port 3, and the Nodemcu, the board selected is Nodemcu 1.0 12E model. After checking these two conditions, and you click on upload button. So it takes a few seconds of time to upload your program to your Nodemcu. You please wait. Now the program is completely uploaded, 100% uploading is done. Now we will go and check the result. This is the connection setup. This is sound sensor. It has got 4 pins. The first, this pin is A0 pin, analog pin. Next one is digital pin. Next is ground, and last one is VCC. The VCC of sound sensor is connected to the VCC pin of Nodemcu. This is a VCC pin of Nodemcu. The ground pin of sound sensor is connected to ground pin of Nodemcu. Okay, sorry. Ground pin of Nodemcu, and the analog pin of sound sensor is connected to analog pin of your Nodemcu. And in order to display the LED, I am connecting D0 pin of Nodemcu is connected to anode of LED, and cathode of LED is connected to ground pin. So whenever there is more sound, the LED is, when it crosses the threshold value, the LED glows. Otherwise, the LED will be in a off condition. In this experiment, I have set the threshold value of sound is 30 dB. When it crosses 30 dB, it will turn on the LED and send the message to the serial monitor that the sound level is detected. See here, just now I gave a sound, and the sound level is 31 dB. So it is giving the message as sound level detected. Before giving sound, it was showing the sound level 22 dB, 30 dB. So when I gave the sound, it crossed the threshold value, and gave the value as 31 dB, and sent the message to the serial monitor, sound level detected. And you can also see the LED. So when sound level is detected, LED is turned on. When the sound level is less than the threshold value, and LED turns off. In this program, I have given 10 seconds of time delay after the sound is detected. After sound level detected, again it is showing the sound level as 30 dB, and the LED is turned off. You can check here, the LED is turned off and the sound level is 30 dB. When sound level is 30 dB, LED is turned off. Now I'll give the sound. This is my sound sensor. LED blinking in a sound sensor. LED is turned on because the threshold value is crossed, and in serial monitor also it is showing the sound level is detected. So either you can play a music, or you can give sound from bell, anything you can do. In this way we can interface sound sensor with Nodemcu.